Food Trip. We're always on the lookout for great new food around Manila, and it brings us here in Manho in Marriott Hotel Manila. We are being joined by the Director for Marketing Communications. We have Miss Mitch Garcia. Hi, Miss Mitch.
Hi, Joyce. Welcome to Manho and welcome to the West Wing of Marriott Manila.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I heard that this is actually a new opening for Marriott Manila, so tell us more about Manho.
Yes, we're excited because finally we're bringing Cantonese food in the metro. We're excited because this is a modern restaurant and we offer authentic Chinese food.
Exciting. And this is fairly new, right? How long has Manho been around for?
Well, we opened late last year, November 2016 to be exact, and we're happy that we're receiving good feedback in our customers. We're happy that we're getting known in the metro and we'd love to serve the Filipinos more of this Chinese food.
When you say that you have a lot of great feedback from people, what are the usual favorites that you'd hear from your customers?
Number one is the roasted goose.
Roasted goose?
Yes.
I usually hear roasted Peking duck, right? So what's the difference? Obviously, goose and duck, but what's the taste? Like, I'm sure it's so much better, right?
Yes, well, of course, the meat is more tender.
Ooh.
The fat is oozing with the real juice. Yes, and of course the crispy skin.
So what are we going to be trying out first for today?
First to be served for us is a beans with Cuttlefish and XO sauce.
Ooh, are you ready for that?
This is one of our featured new menu, and we're excited because the flavor is really good, and the texture of the cuttlefish mixed with the beans, it's so perfect.
Okay, so let's try out our first dish for today. And I love it. You were talking about how your chefs have been flown in from different parts of the world just to, you know, bring that authentic flavor here in Marriott Manila, right?
Most of them are from the mainland China and others are from Hong Kong. Believe it or not, some of them know English.
Oh, nice.
As in, they're real authentic, they cannot speak English. So we have to hire
a translator.
A translator, which he has to be a chef at the same time, who understands English, Filipino, and Chinese at the same time.
Oh, that's a very talented person you have on your team, right?
Yes. Not only that, talented in language, but at the same time, he's good in cooking.
Everything is so flavorful. You know, with just one dish, you can really taste the special sauce that they have that's pretty much doused in the vegetables, but the fish still keeps that kind of fresh, meaty taste.
Yeah.
You know? So is this served as an appetizer as well, or a main dish?
It's an appetizer, but at the same time, some of the people wants to do it as their main dish. It's best served with other dim sums that we have here. Because this restaurant also offers a lot of dim sum. Going back in this cuttlefish, you know what? I love the sauce that is made of. It's made of XO sauce. Because spicy, salty, and sweet at the same time.
Yeah, I was just about to say it's a very flavorful dish, and that's why it feels like a full meal, even though you take it as an appetizer or a small plate that could be eaten with other dim sum dishes. Very, very good. The cuttlefish is really good. We love the sauce, and as we said earlier, it's a great smorgasbord of all of the flavors that you want from a Chinese dish. But I think we're ready to move on to our next one. What is our next dish?
It's called fried Jingdu Spareribs.
Fried Jingdu Spareribs.
Jingdu is actually a sauce.
Okay, that's a special sauce.
That's right. And we added, obviously, the main is the spare ribs. So this is different, not your ordinary salt and pepper spare ribs. I love the portion. And I love the plating.
Yeah, I love the plating and the colors in this dish. Now, as you can see, we have the spare ribs. We also have a little bit of pineapple here and just a douse of vegetables and herbs on top of it, which I think is very, very special because you have this great presentation wherein it's a stark contrast between just the gray plating and then the colors of the dish, right? Okay, so tell us more about this dish. What is it that makes the spare ribs very, very different?
Well, one is we have to marinate it before we serve it. And the real flavors of the Jingdu sauce is actually blended in the spare ribs. So in every bite, the flavors will burst in your mouth and you'll end up asking for more.
Oh, let's try it out.
Yeah, you should try it. Yeah.
Spare ribs, it's always a staple in any Chinese restaurant, right?
Yes.
And so you'd want to be able to get a taste of that. And sometimes I think it's a great gauge on how good a Chinese restaurant is if they can do their spare ribs just right. Okay, so I'm ready to take my first bite of the spare ribs, and this is what I always do. When I see a lot of herbs or a very savory dish, I try to put them together because I know that the herbs and the fruits are there to really maximize the taste,
and
right?
it mixes.
It mixes everything.
Wow. Is it good?
Wow, very good.
And the fat of the spare ribs, it's like, wow, it absorbed all the flavor.
I was just about to say, when you take a bite, you're not really sure which part is the meat part, the fat part, the spare ribs part, and then just the fruit part.
That's
You're
right.
going to be surprised, right?
Sometimes there's like surprise, oh, it's the bone part.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like, surprise, it's in my mouth already.
It's there already, but it's so good. It's a great balance of savory and tangy taste, and I think I really like this one.
Well, wait until you try their third dish.
Okay,
I'm
third
excited to share with you. This is fresh pink wild garoupa.
Garoupa. What is garoupa?
Pink garoupa, in the layman's term, is also known as lapu-lapu.
Lapu-lapu.
Yes.
Okay.
So we have to concentrate in the word that I said earlier. Pink wild garoupa.
Wild garoupa.
Yeah, it means that it has to be fresh, it has to be purely alive and kicking.
Okay, when you catch it, when you cook it.
That's right, because the real flavor is the tenderness of the meat of the garoupa.
Oh, it can't be frozen then, so
Cannot
everything's
be.
fresh.
That's right. Everything that we prepare here in Manho is all fresh.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Our third and final dish to try out today in Manho is, of course, this pink wild garoupa. Did I say that correct?
Yes.
Wow. Oh my, I don't, probably, it looks so good. The meat is just falling off of the bones.
Yep.
Is it usually served like this, or are there any other options if you want it to be served?
Oh, we serve it this way, but our servers will ask the guest if you want it deboned. So that it will be comfortable for you guys to eat it.
Yeah.
Or if you want to make sure that you're ready to take your first bite,
Yeah.
we'll serve it to you
Here you
deboned.
go.
You're so sweet. Thank you,
Here
thank you,
go.
Joyce.
Well,
Thank
you are giving us a great time here in Manho to try out all of the fish. Okay.
Parang everything is my favorite.
Why
Yes.
is this your ultimate favorite?
It's light, but the flavor is really full.
Yeah.
As if I'm meeting a real meat of a pork or a chicken.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So this tastes so good, but I heard that it's really just like a very simple presentation and preparation, right?
Right, because it's steamed with light soy sauce, and then it's garnished with all the celeries, and of course the coriander gives the good flavor of it because it has the kick. So once you bite it, it's like, wow, it's simple, but then again there is a different flavor.
So good. So good. I loved all the dishes that we tried out. I think I have to agree with you that if I had to pick, which I hope I don't the next time that I come here in Manho, I would pick our pink garoupa as my favorite one. But for you, what other dishes can your customers try out, especially if they come here to Manho for the first time?
We have a lot of new menu in the restaurant. We offer vegetable dish and of course vegan dishes as well. On top of that, this restaurant also features a good list of dim sum.
Can you tell us more how they can find you and if you have social media accounts that they could follow?
Yes, of course. We'd like to invite everybody to visit our new restaurant here at Marriott Hotel Manila. Manho is located at the ground floor of the West Wing. Please follow us in our Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and Facebook too at Manila Marriott. Of course, they can also call 988-9999.
Awesome.